What is up, guys? I am back on this sexy little Wednesday and I'm here to talk to you about mods in The Sims 4. So I know that I don't upload gameplay on my channel, but my game is very heavily modded and is very heavily CC'd. So I wanted to kind of take a dive in and show you guys a little bit more about this, and I want to break this down as simply as I can. So first of all, what is CC? Well, CC in The Sims 4 is custom content. This here, I'm on the Sims resource. But custom content is any piece of custom hair, custom clothes, shoes, you get build buy items, wallpapers, everything you can think of can be downloaded and put into your game. All you do, so for the Sims resource, click on this, I like this. It'll take forever to load. Maybe if you weren't loading adverts. Click download and that's it. It's downloading your CC. So I've got to wait 10 seconds because I'm too poor for the VIP, but in this case we'll talk about mods. Now what are mods for The Sims 4? Mods are something that alters your game. So this here is Wonderful Whims. I'm sure you've all heard of Wicked Whims. That's what I have. This is Wonderful Whims. It was the first mod that I could think of that wouldn't get me banned from the internet. So all you do for Wonderful Whims is you would click download and then put it into your folder, and I'll show you that in a second. Now the thing about mods is, now obviously they alter your game, so this is something you need to stay on top of. So if I go in here, look, you can see this was when it was last updated. If you are putting mods in your game, please keep on top of it. You need to keep checking for these updates because they will break your game. You can't just put the mods in and ignore it. It will unfortunately just break your game. So here's me. I've gone onto the Sims resource, I've downloaded my whatever that was, I wasn't paying attention. Now how do I put it in my game? So the first thing you do is you go to your downloads folder and we're just gonna cut this. And this is gonna This is gonna go into your Sims 4 folder. So Electronic Arts, The Sims 4. And you've got a folder here called mods. You wanna click on this and it'll go in here. Now, just a piece of advice, keep your mods folder as organized as you can. And now listen, do as I say, not as I do. So my mods folder looks a little bit like this, but it should look like this. And the reason I'm saying this is because, again, if something goes wrong, like there was an update a few months ago that broke all of the chair CC. So anything that you had that was a custom chair in your game no longer worked. So you want to be able to easily find things, easily take things out. Any issues that you have with your game, if you download a piece of CC and something's not right in your game, you want to be able to find it, and keeping an organized CC folder is the best way how. Now, when you download a mod or a piece of CC, it will come with a file called a package file. If you download a mod, it will also come with something called a script file. No, nobody has ever paid for WinRAR, piss off. Now what you want to do with this is you want to copy this, and I'm going to show you how to put this into your game. So again, you want to come into your mods folder. Now I have a folder here called package mods, and that's where everything goes. So you would paste this in here. Now what's important about this is your script files can never be more than one folder deep within your mods folder. If I took that script file and put it inside this folder, this would never work. Your game can't run it. It needs to only be one folder deep. Now the package files, which is these ones, these can be up to 3 files deep, and that's the same as your files for your custom content. So you can keep your mods folder nice and organized. Okay, so Ailey, what if a piece of CC in your game is broken? What if there's a problem? So this here is the Sims 4 tray importer, and this is brilliant. If you're putting a lot of CC in your game, download this. It is worth it. Okay, so what you do is you take a sim in CAS and you put all of the CC onto them. Anything that's broken, anything you want to delete, load it all onto this sim and save them to your gallery. Now when you come on here, you can see it loads up all of the sims that are in your blimey, he looks like Michael Jackson. Load up all the sims that are in your gallery. Now all you do is click on this bit here that says CC.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this will load into this screen here, and this is a big list of all of the CC that's on your sim. Okay, now you can click on this and 9 times out of 10 it'll give you a preview as well. So you would just go through here, you would right click and then show containing folder, and that will take you precisely to the bit of CC, and all you would do is click delete. That will take it out of your game. That gets rid of the broken CC. None of this is broken, so I'm not doing that, but that's how you work the Sims 4 tray importer. Now the last thing I want to talk to you about regarding mods is something called Reshade. So I'm just going to jump into game. Okay, just as a quick sidebar before I load into my game and show you Reshade, when you have mods and CC in your game, it will start up with this screen. That's totally fine. That's just a list of all the CC that's in your game. Okay, so excuse the fact that my sim is cold and in her pajamas. What I want to show you is if you go into game options and then other, to make sure that custom content and mods will work in your game, you need to have these 2 boxes ticked. Now they will always be turned off after an update, so you need to remember to go back in and turn them on. As long as you've got them on, mods will work in your game. Now what's quite common that you'll see is MCC and Base Mental does it, and Wicked Whims will pop up with it when I start playing, is they all have the pop-ups in the corner. That's fine, that's just to let you know that your mods are up to date and still working. Now the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is Reshade, and if you're wondering what Reshade does, it's that. Now Reshade is not a mod for The Sims, it is a separate program that runs alongside the game. I'm going to be honest, I have it. I don't know how it works and I can't give you any kind of guidance on it. However, Fantasia and Miss Lollipop have their own reshades and they have videos telling you how to install them and how to set them up. So I will link them both in the description below. But that's everything from me today. If you've got any questions regarding mods or CC, drop them down below. I'll help as best I can. I want to get more of these videos up soon. And I'll speak to you guys in the next one. Bye guys!